Hey, good afternoon, everybody. We're back again. All right, and thank you for tuning in to our Patreon as well as our YouTube channel here. Today we've got a President Lincoln 2 Plus, and we've already got the conversion done on this. We've got our NPC mods and upgrades done to it. Went ahead and upgraded the let me get a little pointer here. Or added, I should say, not necessarily an upgrade, but it is an upgrade. We went ahead and put a little heat sink here on the audio transistor, so we got that taken care of. Went ahead and bolted a nice large heat sink here in between the two mounting points, and the reason why is because it'll allow me to duct a little more heat off of the voltage regulator. I'd like to have gotten it a lot closer to it, but given the compact size of the radio and everything, sometimes that's just not an option. So, we went ahead and mounted this as close as we could here and still maintain distance in between our two mounting points for the bracket. So we wanted to go ahead and do that as well. So in addition to these two heat sinks, there's also a third, which is a little bit smaller, that is bonded directly to the cabinet as well, directly in line with the main voltage regulator. That way we can pull as much heat off the side of the radio as we can for the longevity of it, to go ahead and help increase the life expectancy and to make things run a little bit cooler. So we've done that. Went ahead and added a filter capacitor back here to go ahead and just give it a little bit more oomph as far as in regards to the main circuit. We did a few small modifications on the other side to go ahead and beef up and reduce the amount of voltage loss that's going to be coming over here to the finals. Now this radio here, unlike a lot of the newer ones that people are seeing nowadays, this is only a dual final. So you get your one driver driving two of the other transistors here as far as for your output. So we're going to see some numbers roughly around 60 watts peak out of the radio, and depending on where we set the RMS, we'll see 15 20 RMS out of the radio. It is capable of doing more, but only if we turn the power up a little bit more. So we'll get into some numbers here in just a minute. I'll go ahead and come back and I'll change out the slugs, get that all ready, and we'll do some numbers here on the President Lincoln. Hey guys, we're back. All right, so we've got the President Lincoln set up, and like I said, we told you we'd get you some numbers here. Let's start with just showing you how far down on AM that we've got the carrier set. So I've got my 5 watt slug in forward position so we can show the low dead key. Reason why is we've got our 100 watt slug in 1x position for our peak, and our 50 watt slug in average, going back to the 5,000 watt bird dummy load. So let's just start here. All right, so roughly just a hair over 3/4 of a watt, not quite 7/8 of a watt, but just a little over 3/4 of a watt. So let me turn that up. For what he's using it for, it's going to be great. Mainly because he's going to need about 2 or 3 watt drive for the amplifier. So we've got that set all the way down. Turn this back around because we're going to peg that as soon as we start talking. All right, so 3/4 of a watt dead key, which is showing up there on the 100 watt meter. Hello, audio. Audio. So about 60 watts PEP. So great forward modulation with the stock hand mic. Hello, audio. And about 22 bird. So very, very healthy for what the radio is. Let's turn this up just a little bit. It's about 3 watt dead key. Hello, audio. Audio. Still going to see about 61, 62 PEP. Audio, check, check, check. Audio. And about 22 bird there. Now if we turn this up to about 5 watts, we should start seeing a little bit more average. Audio, audio, audio. About 25. So now granted, we're going to see a little bit more, if we go ahead and, oops, wrong button here. If we turn that up to about 8 watt dead key, which is just talking barefoot. Hello, audio, audio. About 28 bird. So that's pretty much, pretty much where we're going to be at. Granted, that will go all the way up to about 12 watts dead key. Hello, audio. And about 34 on the RMS. Still holding strong on the peak. Hello, audio, audio, audio. At 60, so great forward modulation. We're going to go ahead and start backing the carrier down here. And let's set that back at about 5 watts. Okay, so AM works great. Like I said, no problem there. Let's go over here to, what is it, mode. Okay, FM. Again, you're going to see the FM. We've got that to where it tops out roughly around 25 watts RMS. I think from the factory they set these at 35, and to me that's a little bit much for a dual final. So we back that off just a little bit as far as on the top end. Again, you can go down on FM about a half a watt. So, really good there as far as being able to have linearity if you use the FM feature. Let's go back into mode here, and we'll select upper sideband because the sideband's going to be the same whether it's upper or lower sideband. And we'll start down all the way low, 100 watt scale, PEP, 50 watt in the RMS. Hello, check, check. Turn that 5 watt slug back around. Hello, audio, audio, check, 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 audio, audio. So about 22 on the average there. That's all the way down. PEP. Hello, audio, about the same. Audio, audio, audio. So about 60 at halfway up, and that's pretty much where you're going to max out at here. So let's just turn this all the way up. Hello, audio, audio. And we are pegging our 50 watts on the RMS. So let's put this in, well, we can leave that in single. We'll go here to the average on the 100 watt scale. Hello, audio, about 58 watts. So, plenty of sideband availability here. And we're going to go ahead and back that back down. Once he finds the sweet spot for the AM side, that's about a quarter of the way up. Hello, check, 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 audio, audio, audio. Plenty of drive for sideband. Hello, audio. Audio, audio. Audio, check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. Hello, audio. All right. So, like I said, plenty of modulation for sideband. Hello, audio. And plenty of drive. So, turning it down should do really well if you decide to talk, especially if you're using the amplifier that we've got designed for you. So, we got your radio set up. I got the screws in there, and I'll get this boxed up. This is just the stock mic that I use here on the workbench. Your original is still in the packaging along with your book. Please make sure you read the book. This radio has a ton of features. To access that, you're going to use your menu here, and you're going to push and hold that. It'll go in here and it'll let you adjust, and you'll have to look at that because it, like I said, there is a lot of features about that. There's a couple of different beeps in here. that can be adjusted. I don't remember without reading the book as far as on all the different functions. There are 2 of them. You know, that one's timeout timer. Like I said, I don't remember because of their abbreviations. I'm not sure what some of this is. But you've got multiple different settings here that you can get into, one of which is the color, which is kind of neat because once you're on that, you'll just adjust this. It has orange, blue, green, and orange. So it doesn't have as many as like the President Richard to go through, but I'm going to leave this on orange and let you choose your own settings as far as on that. Since I know that you're going to be using a different mic other than the stock hand mic, you've got 2 ways that you can actually access the channels without using the microphone. You know, one of which is the big knob. I do want to note that this radio also has what we call the RC channels, or remote control channels, from back in the 70s. So for example, if you're on channel 19, you will need to double check your frequency counter down here. 19 is going to be 27185. You'll flip it again and it'll show 195, but it won't move here. This one does not show an alpha character on it to let you know that it's an alternate channel, and there is 4 per each band. So, you know, bear that in mind. You are going to see that this is going to go from, you know, 22. You are going to see this jump to 24, which is fine. And the reason why is due to the frequency counter. They actually go based on that. So you're going to go up to 25, and then you're going to jump back to 23 before you go to 26. I know that's kind of confusing, but they do that as far as based on the frequency counter itself. So, all right. So now the other neat thing too is once you hit 40, if you look at your frequency counter again, you're going to see that it's going to start counting back up. Now you can change by going A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so on and so forth till it repeats again. But it'll let you actually dial up above the regular 40, and it'll also do the same thing when you go down to the lower channels. So, oops. Let's see here. Channel 2, Channel 1, 26965, 26955, because you're going to see that you changed bands. Now you're on C. So it will let you count up and down as far as that goes, if you choose to do it that way. Or you can use the band select and choose which set of bands that you'd like. But like I said, tons of features. I love these radios myself. I have 2 of them, one of which that I use all the time here whenever I'm actually DXing. And then I have one that I use for testing here on the workbench. So with that, I'm going to come back and we'll do a last video for you, and it's going to be on your amplifier. So like I said, I think you're going to enjoy this radio. Like I said, it's nice, it's compact, tons of features. Echo, there again, when you read the book, it'll show you how to get into adjusting that. It also has built-in talkback that's available if you choose to use that. Roger beep for going out on the airway. It'll pop up and it'll tell you that the Roger beep's on or off. So it does have a scan mode, which is great because you can go over here to the auto squelch and hit scan and go into that menu as well. So let's see here. Yep, we'll scan off. Okay. A&L noise blanker. Again, these work beautiful. You can choose one or the other or both. Or I shouldn't say one or the other, but you can choose either noise blanker or noise blanker with the automatic noise limiter. And then you know, you've got your standard features again, as far as your mic gain and RF gain up here, your clarifier here. If you need to change and shift things a little different, you can push and hold your knob. You're going to see a little line underneath here. You're going to keep pushing that until you can select the right digit that you want to actually move one at a time. Now I've got this set for the third digit from the right. So 1, 2, 3. That way when you change channels, everything stays consecutive. So bear that in mind. There should be a little line, or what we call a caret, underneath the desired number here on your frequency counter that you want to adjust. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little quick video. Like I said, we've got one more to make up for the same customer, Froggy. But big guy, like I said, I think you're going to enjoy this. I know you're going to love the little bass, and it'll be a great little combination for you. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next video.